Hi, I'm Mads Christensen, a program manager on the ASP.NET and Visual Studio web team. In this video, I'm going to show how Visual Studio can integrate with popular web development tools that makes building modern websites easier than ever before. First off, Visual Studio 2015 is integrating with the Bower package manager. Now, Bower is very similar to NuGet, but it's tailored specifically to client-side packages such as JavaScript libraries and CSS frameworks. Visual Studio is also integrating with task runners like Grunt and Gulp to provide build tasks for client-side purposes. So you can think of those task runners as MS Build, but for the client side. So really great for compiling Less and Sass, CoffeeScript and TypeScript, as well as doing bundling and minification and a lot of other client-side tasks. But enough talk, let's jump in. In addition to NuGet, Visual Studio now also supports two additional package managers, Bower for client-side packages and NPM, the Node package manager, for developer tools. And we can bring them in Visual Studio. Right here we have Bower, where we have the different client-side packages that I have in this project. We can see the dependencies. And the same is true for NPM. We can look at the entire dependency chart here. So this makes it really easy to get an overview of the different packages that you have in your project. And let's take a look at Bower. So bower.json is the file that you need to define what packages that you want. And let's add knockout. Notice how you get full IntelliSense for all of the available Bower packages, including their version numbers right here. So this makes it really easy. And we also have smart tags that you can invoke to very easily install or uninstall or update a package. So you have full control all within the JSON editor right here. For controlling NPM, we have a package.json file. And here we can do more or less the same thing. We can get full IntelliSense live from the NPM registry and a grunt contrib css min package right here. And again, we can install very easily using the smart tags available to us. So this makes it really easy to figure out what packages you want and which one you want to uninstall and install and so on, see the entire dependencies between them. And ASP.NET and Visual Studio will automatically do a package restore, just like we know from NuGet. So when you open the solution, both your Bower and NPM packages will be restored, so you don't have to check them into source control. Since we're using NPM to bring in developer tools such as Grunt, as we can see right here, let's actually take a look at what Grunt does. First of all, we need a gruntfile.js. And in here, which is a very small file by default, the only thing that we have installed is one task called Bower. And this grunt task is what's doing the Bower install or the package restore automatically. And we can add a lot of other tasks to do a lot of different things for the client-side developer. So let's move over to a project that has a lot more grunt tasks. So in Visual Studio, we now have a Task Runner Explorer that supports both Grunt and Gulp. And it will automatically list all the various different tasks that are defined in either Grunt or Gulp. In this case, Grunt. So I can easily just double-click any task, and it will run in Visual Studio so I can see what's going on. And we can run JSHint, for instance, to check our JavaScript, and it reports some errors. So we don't have to go to the command line. We can execute everything within Visual Studio very easily. We can do another thing here. We can actually hook up various different Grunt tasks or Gulp tasks to Visual Studio events. So here I have said that after I build, I want to run the Grunt build task. So if I now build my solution, Control-Shift-B, we can see that Grunt now kicks in and runs my Grunt build task automatically. So that makes it really convenient. I can use my muscle memory from Visual Studio, and everything works as I expect. I can even go in to the watch task. So watch is a popular Grunt and Gulp task that is a file system watcher that makes automating my tasks a lot easier. I want to have a binding so that the watch task automatically starts up when Visual Studio opens my project. So this makes it really easy for us to integrate with Grunt and Gulp, with Bower, with NPM, without ever using the command line, all fully supported inside Visual Studio. If you want to know more about modern web tooling, Bower, Grunt, Gulp, and Node, go to our website, www.asp.net. And as always, follow the team blog, where we're going to show all the new stuff coming out, and you'll find that at blogs.msdn.com/webdev. Thanks for watching.